Good morning, guys. Rick Shaw here. It's the 28th of February, 2021. We have a full moon out there for you guys to see. So far the clouds it's pretty clear. So today not too many clouds, but didn't make a video yesterday. I was under the weather. Woke up real stiff back, did my stretching, and just wasn't getting better. We had our therapist. We got three therapists we use. With a girl that was able to come yesterday, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever got in a wrestling match with her and she got a hold of your neck, you're done for. This girl really is strong. You wouldn't know what to look at her, but she gives a great massage and loosened me up pretty good. But I also had that dang phlegm crap going on again the other day when my wife was out shopping. We're having a little shindig today here, but my wife was out shopping, and the kids and we were eating fruit and stuff like that. And then when they were all done playing outside, they were like, "Oh, we still hungry. We want something else." So I made them cheese and crackers. And I haven't had any cheese for a good while, because all this mucus it makes in my throat. So I said, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and have a couple little bites. I just love cheese. And we had some real good cheddar here. And boy, I'll tell you what, that was the biggest mistake of my life. And I know better. I shouldn't do it. But man, it made me sick. My throat stopped up. I couldn't get to sleep. That mucus came on like crazy, so that wasn't helping at all. So yesterday I just was not good. Plus we had to do a lot of running around, me being the chauffeur here. But I have to say I'm really happy with this Honda. I didn't even get out of the car. I just ran my wife around. I just didn't want to be hobbling up to anybody's door or just in stores or anything like that. So, but the seat in that thing, when my back is bad, it's got a fantastic seat. I'm really happy about that. But I noticed a little bit on the news. We had this Dorsey guy from the Twit. He's backing down now. I'm seeing a lot of these platforms are starting to back down. I've been getting weird stuff on the Facebook. I had shut my Facebook off a while ago, and then when I redid the phone and got the Windows 10 baloney and all that stuff, it automatically opened it back up. I didn't do it. It did it. So okay, I'm just go ahead and posting stuff on there, and I'm using it. But for the last week, as soon as I opened it in the morning, it pops up this big thing because of a post you did on this date. You know, you're going to be blocked for 30 days and all this stuff. And then I just go about using it like I always do, comment and whatever. So I don't know what they're doing there. I have no idea. But they're up to something that's got to be nefarious. You know that. But I see this. Rand Paul was talking to this sick person from Pennsylvania that's supposed to be some kind of health czar, talking about these little kids getting gender reassigned and all this kind of stuff. And I do not understand why torches and pitchforks didn't come out to run these sick people. This is Satan having a free hand right now. The good Lord loosed him. You know, he's running wild. This is just insane. They're talking about little babies as young as 3 years old getting gender, biased. It's just crazy. It's lose your XY chromosome, and I don't care what you change on your body, and you try to make yourself look like a girl, you're still an XY chromosome, guys. You're born a man, you're gonna die a man. Well, some might die a sissy, but that's what we used to call them. But it's a very shame that these people, and this dude, he runs around in weird little Bo Peep costumes in the airport and stuff. I've seen pictures of this. This one sick individual should be in an institution because his mind is just gone. So I'm not understanding that these people are actually on the loose. But this is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. But I'm glad to see other countries. I'm surprised the U.S. is leading the way on all this censorship stuff with the twit and Facebook and all that. But it's the other countries, Europe, India, Australia. They're leading the way on this. I've seen they want to fine these, if they block somebody, they want to fine them $2 million each. Good, hit them in the pocketbook. That's where you get these people. So, but I am feeling better today. We got grandma over, and we got some little cousins. The kids have been having a blast. They haven't seen their cousins for quite a long time. Would have loved to have taken them all over to the park, but we've been officially blocked from that because of some old shuffling dude. And talking about calling the cops, and it's like, well, can't take all of them over there. That'd be a huge fine if they hit them for all my own kids. I'll just do it. I don't understand why they're still blocking everything, but I see they got a woman down in Cebu with a bigger pair of cojones than most men have, and she's just tired of this stuff. She isn't buying it, and she wants to start to open everything up, and this is how it should be. Who ever heard of a FLU season lasting a year? This is the most ridiculous thing. Guys, that tells you it's not real, and they keep filing up with these cases, and then they say the only test here that's going to be valid is a PCR test. Well, they know that thing's no good. It wasn't even designed for this. So, what? Whose pocket is getting fat off of this stuff? That's where you got to look. Anytime you got troubles, follow the money. They need to start following this money and hold people's feet to the fire. Start questioning people. I would love to see some of these all these newscasters do is they're bobbleheads. Just like when we used to go to the baseball game. I remember I had a Gaylord Perry bobblehead. And that's all these guys are. They're not looking into it and trying to find out anything that's going on. They just spout a narrative. That's all they're doing. And then, of course, here in this country, what they do when they had a chance to get a good news company in, what do? They get CNN. So I guess that was another nail in the coffin for sure. But they're not really. I don't know of any that are investigative reporters looking into stuff and actually questioning things. They have some where they sick the dogs on some senator or some person like this, but it's like they're lackeys, and they're not really doing a job. They're doing a hit piece. So yes, it's a real shame. I wish that somebody would open up a news company that would really look into things around here, and a lot of places. You look at the U.S., the news media. They're just nothing but a bunch of talking heads. They're actors. And then I just saw one where Brad Pitt come out. Look at his latest one where he said Hollywood they don't care about making movies. It's just a big, that ring that I can't say, or they might take me down from the little ones. And this is just pure evil. Take a look at what he said. Look him up online and see what he said. It was pretty enlightening, but. A lot of them come out before and said that. I'm surprised they're still breathing. Now, anytime, holy cow, they could just give you the COVID or something. Very, very scary. I also put up a thing on Facebook about that test where a woman grabbed a hold of one of them tests that they stick. I had said this a long time ago. With that big long Q-tip, they stick all the way back in your head. They're not testing for anything. They're implanting something, guys. That was something, just common sense hit me with that right off the bat. And now this woman got a hold of one of these things and opened it up, and it had all this weird stuff in it. See if you can go to the Facebook and pull that one up. If anybody wants to hit me on the messenger, I actually saved it to my phone so that I could send it out. I sent it out to a lot of my people on the messenger. and save it to your phone. If you got a thing like I do where you can screen share, save it, because I'm sure they're going to take that damn thing down. But it was pretty freaky, the nanoparticles, and they were talking about the little rice thing. That's all old technology. So I wouldn't even want to do that, guys. They're not in your best interest. This thing, I know people say, yeah, tinfoil hat. I watched that One Trucker's Wisdom guy with this tinfoil hat. I love to watch that. One Trucker's Wisdom, check him out. But he puts his tinfoil hat on, and it's, you sit here and laugh at this stuff, but I'm starting to think a lot of this stuff is really happening. Like I always say, wake up and smell the coffee, guys, because man, there's some weird stuff going on here. So, but I'm gonna let you go. Like I say, the sky's clear as a bell. I hope we have a beautiful sunny day. I want to sit out here and soak up some sun. Yesterday I was feeling so rotten. When I was home, I was just sitting out trying to soak up some sun, and it's getting pretty sweaty, and trying to pound as much water as I could, keeping the water in the kids too. They weren't playing a whole lot outside because they got their cousins over. So, but they're having a wonderful time. So I'm really happy about that they got their little buddies over. They haven't seen their cousins. It's been since before the COVID. That's how long this has been. It's just not right that they're stifling these kids. It's I see it as a crime. I see it as a crime against humanity, guys. I'm serious. This is absolutely ridiculous that kids under 14 can't go. They're the least susceptible to getting this thing. Gosh. I just don't get it. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Don't forget to pray for each other, and even pray for your enemies and for our leaders and all that kind of stuff. So, and take care. So, and there's that stupid howling dog again. He was the other night. He did that all the way from about 1:30 in the morning until 4. It just howls, and then he got the ones down there doing it. There's a whole pack down there now, about eight dogs, and some female just had she has 3 pups that are running age, and she's terrorizing the neighborhood, ripping garbage up all over. And the garbage men, if the garbage is ripped all over the floor, they don't pick it up. It just lays there. So it's a real bummer what's going on now with all these dogs here. Nobody seems to give a damn. They're not coming through and clean them out. And it's this one family down on the end. They're the ones with all these dogs, and they just leave them run. They don't care. They lock their gate at night. They don't put the dogs in, and they're just rampaging the neighborhood. And I hate it. I just, a loose dog uncared for is just not cool. I don't think you should have a dog if you're gonna just leave them loose all the time. So, but like I say, Rick Shaw here, and I'm gonna be out for today.